guys, so in today's video I thought I'd show you how to make Sindhi Biryani. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. So for this recipe you'll need 1.5 kg of mixed chicken on the bone and off the bone, 6 medium onions which I've sliced. Biryani needs a lot of onions, it's where it gets its flavour from. 3.5 cups of rice. You'll need 8 cloves, 1 teaspoon of black peppercorn, 4 green cardamom, 3 black cardamom, 3 bay leaves and 3 cinnamon sticks. So for the ground spices you'll need 2 teaspoon chilli powder, 2 teaspoon cumin powder, 1.5 teaspoon black pepper, 2 teaspoon biryani spice, 2 teaspoon coriander powder and 1.5 teaspoon garam masala. You'll also need 3 teaspoons of whole cumin, 1 teaspoon turmeric and 3 teaspoons of salt. You'll also need 5 to 6 chopped green chilies and 10 aloo bukhara, which is dried plums. You'll also need 1 cup of mint, 1 cup of coriander and around 8 tablespoons of yogurt. You'll also need around 12 chopped tomatoes and 5 to 6 boiled potatoes. So I was actually going to make this in oil, guys, but my mum FaceTimed me as I was making this and then yelled at me that I was making this in oil, so I had to make it in butter, but you make it in whatever you want. So I melted down my butter, added in half of my onions, so 3 medium onions until they're nice and golden brown like this. And this is where the colour of your biryani will come from. You can see that they've become nice and golden, and I'm then going to add in my chicken and lightly fry this until the chicken has also turned slightly golden like this. And this is exactly what you want it to look like. We're then going to add in all of our spices, including our whole spices, and just give that a good mix. And you just want to lightly fry your spices until the raw taste dissipates. We're then going to add in our aloo bukhara, our dried plums. I love dried plums in biryani, it's so nice. And all of your tomatoes and yogurt. And we're just going to lightly cook this on high heat, medium to high heat, until the tomatoes start to break down. So it can take around 10 minutes for your tomatoes to break down and for your water to dry up. You don't want to completely dry your water out, you only want to dry half of your water out. And then you want to bhun it until the oil, the butter comes to the top like this. And this is exactly what it should look like. If you feel like you've dried it out too much, you can add a splash of water. And after you have bhooned your masala, you're going to add in your potatoes, your mint and your coriander like this. I love mint and coriander in biryani. You're also going to add in your chopped green chilies also, and you can add more green chilies if you want or less green chilies. This was around a medium spiced biryani. Next time I would probably add around 8 chopped green chilies, and you're going to let this simmer with the lid on for around 10 to 15 minutes. Now this bit's completely optional, but I feel like biryani is not complete without some fried onions. So I've added a few tablespoons of oil, and you can see here that I'm just frying off my onions and just getting them lightly browned like this. You don't want to burn them, you just want them a nice dark brown, and you just want them to be really sweet and caramelized. And for those of you who don't know how to make white rice, I just thought I'd also show you how to do this. So you can see here that I'm washing my rice multiple times. I washed it probably about 4 times until your water runs slightly clear, and we're going to soak this for half an hour. So after half an hour you can see that I've drained the water and I'm adding it into a deep pan, and I'm going to allow this to come to a boil. And whilst that's coming to a boil, I'm separating half of my biryani masala into a separate bowl. And here you can see that it's starting to gently bubble, but you want this to be a rolling boil in between. And here you can see that they're starting to puff up a little bit, but they're not quite there yet. And this is what your biryani, your rice should be doing whilst it's cooking. And once it's starting to boil like this, you're just going to test a strand of your rice, and you can see here that I'm just pressing it and it should split in half, and that's when you know it's ready. We're then going to drain our white rice at this stage, and here you can see I've got half of my biryani masala at the bottom of my dish, and I'm just spooning on half of my rice mixture, and this is where the layering process comes in. I'm adding in some of my fried onions in the middle, some chopped mint, some chopped coriander. I'm adding more masala, and then I'm going to add in another layer of rice, and then some more coriander, some more mint. And just for that authentic biryani look that you get in shops and restaurants, I'm adding more fried onions on the top, and I've mixed some orange food colouring and a bit of water and just drizzling that on top. And when you put this on dum, the orange food colouring will slowly reach the bottom of the pan. So I'm just covering it in some foil and putting the lid on and allowing this to sit on dum for around 20 minutes or so, like this. So you can see here I'm putting it on dum and I'm just allowing that to steam, and that's your Sindhi biryani done. I love this so much. It was so good, guys. You can also make this for future Eids coming up or dawats, and it always is such a hit with everyone. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, let's just keep everyone in Palestine in our du'as. Let's keep supporting, let's keep posting, and inshallah I really hope everything gets better. Thank you so much for watching.